everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am excited for today's video because it is another wig review. A company called Glamvigor reached out to me to try their synthetic wigs, and when I was doing a little bit of research on them, I learned that they're actually a sister company to Wigshi, which is the previous wig that I reviewed on this channel and I have been wearing every single day and absolutely loving. So I was excited when they reached out because I definitely wanted to try it out. So like I said, this wig is synthetic. So instead of the human hair wig that I got from Wigshi, all of the wigs on Glamvigor's website are synthetic, which means that they come at an even better price point, which was something I definitely wanted to look into. I haven't had a synthetic wig in a long time, but what I loved about this one is that it's actually heat friendly as well. So I'll get into that once I get into the video, but I was excited to check it out. And it just arrived in the mail. This is what the box looks like. Super cute. The wig I chose is GLP007. I'll leave that link down below, but it's described as a pretty blonde ombre, medium layered, straight synthetic lace part. Now I am curious to try out this color because I used to go for the warm blondes and like the bright blondes, and yet the one I've been wearing recently is a very cool tone, kind of blonde and brown. And so I haven't tried this color in a long time, so I'm gonna see my thoughts on it. All right, we're just gonna open it up. Comes in a nice bag, like so. Oh, it also comes with a headband. I love these headbands. So they have the lace part in the middle there, and you can just line it up, and I feel like it helps the wig blend in even better, like makes my part look even more natural. And they grip to my hair really well too. So I'm excited for another one of these. All right, so first impressions. This is what she looks like. Straight out of the bag. I haven't even tried her on yet. But like I said, it's a different tone than the one I've been wearing. It's very pretty. It's got like this ombre with the natural root and this warm tone blonde. Very pretty. The front here has the lace front. I'm trying to see. That looks promising. As far as how transparent it is. The lace isn't that long, so I don't have that much to cut off. But for a synthetic wig, that's looking really promising. Okay, I believe the cap size I got was average, which should work out just fine for me. On the inside here, there are 2 combs on either side, and then there's 1 comb down here at the nape of the neck, which I really like because I actually tuck under that headband. And then we have a T part, and it looks like it is a middle part, so that is great. There are also these adjustable straps here, so you can just go on a smaller loop if the cap is too big, which I really appreciate. So yeah, my first impressions are that this looks really pretty, and I'm excited to try it on. Before I do that though, I just want to tell you a little bit more about it. From the website here, it says that these fibers are canacolon fibers, and that means that they are engineered so that they are UV resistant. Both the color and the texture is supposed to hold up a lot longer over time. So that is great because I have had some synthetic wigs in the past that didn't even make it through their first wash, feeling the same. So hopefully this one does a lot better. It says that it's tangle resistant, which is interesting, and then heat friendly. This is the one that I definitely want to test out because I have never used heat on a synthetic wig before. At least I don't think so. This one says that it can withstand heat up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So I have my straightener plugged in. Not that this really needs to be straightened, but in case I need to like change any of the part or anything, or if I just want to mess around with it and see how it holds up in the heat, I'm excited to try it out. All right, so I've got my hair clipped on top of my head. Just going to put on the headband here. So lining it up because it's a middle part. I like to put it right to the front edge of my hair there. And then securing it in the back. For this one, I don't know if I'm gonna pull out, sometimes I pull out my own front pieces, but I'm not sure if it's gonna blend. My own natural hair is darker, so we'll figure that out after. All right, so I'm gonna put it on first with the lace, and then I'm going to take it off and actually cut the lace. So here we go. Whew. Gotta find where the part is. I think that's the middle part there. It's always hard to do when I'm in my phone and not at my actual mirror. Ooh, nice color. All right. So there she's on, kind of, at the moment. I just wanted to kind of get a first impressions of what it looks like before I actually went and cut the lace. I feel like I might want to kind of smooth down this part here. But I like the color. It's very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna come up close and show you, all the little hairs are getting in my face. Show you the lace here. You can kind of see my hair peeking through. So that's what it looks like so far. I'm gonna go ahead in my bathroom, cut the lace, put this on properly, and then come back. Okay, so I've cut the lace, and this is what she's looking like. I think she looks really pretty, but I have to be honest. I just had a little bit of a mishap in the bathroom because I was experimenting with my straight iron. I wanted to kind of straight iron it back a little bit so that it didn't fall forward onto my face so much, and I had it turned up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. The website does say that you can have it up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, but word of caution, I don't know if it's just my straightener or what, but that was a little bit too hot. And we did melt a little bit of the front of the hair, which I've never done before. I still think it looks okay. But then I went ahead and turned my straightening iron down to 200, and I was able to do the back and sides here, no problem, and make it lie flat, and there was no melting involved. But I just wanted to be transparent about that because I started right here in the front and immediately realized it was too hot. Other than that, I think it's laying really nicely. I like kind of the layers it has going on. Looks quite natural. It is quite shiny, and I remember that about synthetic wigs, that you can just take a bit of dry shampoo and that will help take out some of the shine if you don't want it quite as shiny. I haven't done that yet. I might, we'll see. But let me come in close to show you the hairline. So here's what it looks like. Again, I cut the lace all the way back. I didn't leave any because these wigs are meant to be worn. Hopefully you can see. These wigs are meant to be worn without gluing them down. You could glue them down and leave a little bit of lace if you wanted to, but I find that the headband and just the size of the actual cap fitting my head is enough to keep this on secure. Like, I'm not worried it's gonna fly off or anything like that. So that's why I cut the lace all the way back. But yeah, as you can see here, I melted the hair just slightly. So keep your temperatures on the lower end, not the higher end. As far as the hair texture itself, it feels really nice. It's very smooth. It's not tangling. It moves like hair, which I appreciate. When I did first put it on and I was brushing it through, it did shed a bit. So I don't know if that's just the first time brushing it through. It doesn't appear to be shedding now, but I did want to just note that there was a little bit of shedding in the beginning, but I really like the look of this cut. And let's see about pulling out my like little side baby hairs here, if they'll match. Actually, it's not bad. I'd play around in the mirror with that a little bit. I just find, like, especially if you're gonna pull the hair back into a low ponytail, it really helps make it look more natural when you're able to pull out those front hairs. The wig itself, I'm not seeing any like little baby hairs, so that's something I might also cut into the wig just to make it look a little bit more natural. So yeah, not bad, especially for the price point. This one is $139.99. Which is a really good price for a lace front synthetic wig. And I also have a coupon code they gave me for 10% off. If you're interested, I'll leave it linked down below. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna keep playing around with it, finding different hairstyles, like maybe half up, half down, seeing what I can do with it. But if you have any questions at all, feel free to leave a comment down below. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.